But I got some heat with the Paramount Theater. I was telling you this earlier. So both of my South by Southwest premiere experiences both involved friend of the show, Randall Reeder. I got to be his plus one twice. Got to be his plus one for 21 Jump Street, and I got to be his plus one where we took a penny cab and showed up for Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay. And you know he's a big guy. There's the picture. Go to our socials. You can see Randy standing next to us. He really does dwarf us. And you know those theater seats in the Paramount were made for the 20s when everybody had little small suits and everybody was a lot smaller.
Everybody had tiny frames. They were just small people then.
Yeah, so it just didn't work. But they were drinking a lot of beer. What's his name from Escape from Guantanamo Bay? Rob Caudry. Man, he's a funny guy, but there was a lot of beer flowing that night. And of course, usually, you know me, I'm very particular. I have a lot of OCD rituals, and one of them is sitting in the aisle seat. But as the plus one with Randall Reeder, you are not taking the aisle seat. So I had to sit next to him, and I drank a lot of beer. And you know, I have my 5 minutes before the roll, got to run to the bathroom. Couldn't do that because he was drinking, and then he couldn't get up. He was kind of like, once he's down, he's down. And man, I was hurting. Finally, I just had to do the stripper hop over his lap and kind of straddle him awkwardly just to get out of the road. And it was just like, and it was definitely...
Do I give you the ass or the crotch?
That's it. I was going to say it was the Fight Club moment, ass or crotch, and I went with crotch, and it came off so awkward. And both Harold and Kumar, the actors that played them, were right behind them. And literally, I straddled him right over Randy, so it looked like a lap dance was supposed to happen. And I looked, and both Harold and Kumar made direct eye contact with me. Like, are you about to give him a lap dance in the middle of our premiere? What the hell are you doing?
I mean, that's solid feedback.
Man.
If you're doing a lap dance in the middle of my film.
Yeah. So, of course, I ran, and once I made it out of there, I hopped out of there, and I walked in there, and Rob Caudry was in the little bathrooms that you kind of have to walk to the side, and he just was giggling like a little kid because he knew I was going. He's like, that's a lot of beer he drank. But I tell you what, man, it made that film hilarious. People were popping. They were just hooting and hollering. There's nothing like seeing the right movie with the right crowd, with your crowd. And like you're talking about with Kevin Smith, we're going to be among the View Askew Universe fans. And it's going to be fun because Harold and Kumar in both 20 and 21 Jump Street were great. I just have heat with the Paramount Theater because the seats are too small. Make your peace with Alamo Drafthouse, please, so we can go to doing premieres there.
I mean, premieres at Alamo Drafthouse kind of dope when they do multiple theaters, you know?
Yeah.
They pretty much line it up in all the theaters or multiple theaters, and they'll have the live folks in the main theater, but everyone else just gets the feed, which kind of sucks. But honestly, a feed of them right there is kind of better than watching from a distance in a tiny seat.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and I got excited when I forgot. I saw Paramount and like, oh, balcony. Balcony seats used to be dope, right? You had balcony seats before they had stadium seating, but you're saying even the balcony seats are a little cumbersome there.
Yeah, I think my best screening at the Paramount was a festival screening. Slava's online.
Slava, what's up?
There was a festival screening of Black Swan at the Paramount. You know Black Swan? Natalie Portman?
Yeah, Natalie Portman.
And it was sponsored by a wine company, and there was free wine all night. Unlimited free wine of all fruits and colors. That audience was hammered. Hammered. Like, by the end, people were destroyed, you know?
Yeah, I can imagine. And then having that scene where Natalie Portman went in deep with Mila.
Yeah.
That was like hardcore, too, so I'm sure it had that sitcom. Woo!
Oh, yeah. And you're uncomfortably close to the person next to you.
Right.
You know?
Like, damn it, why did I bring my mom to this?